All right, Coach, general thoughts about the game.
Yeah, I was really pleased with the way we came out in the first half. Really started getting our momentum offensively, a lot of firepower, unselfish basketball, but most importantly, I think we're continuing to build on that defense. I think we're doing a great job with that. Kristen Patterson she was a second-team All-Conference player last year. She'll be one of the top 5 players again in the league this year, and I thought we did a great job with her. I think she only had 1 field goal in the first half, and she, limited offensively. So I was really pleased with what I saw in the first half. Second half, had a little bit of a dip. No team in this league is ever going to roll. They're all prideful. They all coached well. So, they were going to come back and fight. And I thought we had a couple missteps, but got it going again and finished the game, I thought, on a great note. We were confident they were going to do some kind of run and jump, especially when they're down, and I thought we handled that extremely well. We got layups. We got a 3, and, that's great. I was happy with that.
Central just came off of a win, or a few days ago, beating St. Francis defending champs. How much is it a test to that in this conference anything can happen?
Oh yeah, I think there's tons of parity, the same way it was last year. So that means at any given night, anyone's going to win, and you have to be prepared. You have to. I said this before: cross the T's and dots the I's, and be focused and come in here ready to play. Whether it be Bryant, Central, whoever, because you're going to be challenged, and every team has enough good players. And is focused enough that if you're not doing your best, you'll lose. And that means if you're Robert Morris, if you're St. Francis PA, if you're Sacred Heart, to anyone. So there's enough talent that we really need to be ready to play.
How good can this team be? You shoot 45%, you move the ball well offensively, you hold the team to 30% shooting. That's a recipe for success. How good can this team be if that continues to kind of be the case?
Well, obviously we need to continue to grow and get better, but it's nice to see our offense is starting to catch up with our defense, and I think, again, because we're getting better looks, easy baskets, but it just seems that the team is taking continuous steps forward in the right direction. But, obviously, just like any program, I think at this time, the sky's the limit, but I'm nice to see that we're continuing to go forward and we're not, taking those missteps. But I will talk about the missed foul shots at the end of the game. That's not something we can afford to happen. We're going to go on the road against FDU, and we can't miss 10 foul shots at the end of the game. But it's always a work in progress.
So in the fourth quarter, you were playing with 4 fouls for the entire quarter. How does that affect your aggressiveness, whether it's rebounding, scoring, defense? How does that affect you?
Yeah, after that third one and then the quick fourth, I was like, dang, okay, so got to step back a little bit. Still play hard like I would typically do, but just be more reserved and think like, okay, should I go for this steal or should I don't know, attempt the block? No. I wanted to step back. Yeah, it's a little tough, but thank the Lord Hamlin came in and stepped up and some of our other guards, and so it played out.
So 2 wins back-to-back. You guys haven't had a winning streak since the beginning of the season.
Yep.
So now going on the road, how does that help your guys' momentum?
Yeah, it's a great position that we're in. Coach came in at halftime, gave a really great and tempo game plan and prep to get us ready. And so we really came out with the bounce, and we came out really energetic, and I think that's what helped us the most. So I think when we go up to FDU, I think it's going to be a good battle, but I think we can pull it through.
Coach talked about how your team is getting better at easy baskets offensively, better ball movement. Just speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, we've just been working over the last 3 or 4 days. Should we just set screens and let our drivers penetrate and then dish at the end, and then that's how Hannah and Tati got to the rim, and Macy and Nay. And I think that's been our game plan over the last couple of days in practice. Just not doing too much, but doing the simple things, and the simple things ended in our way.
You kind of probably have a really good idea of Hannah's skill set, what she does well. You go against her in practice.
Yep.
From your eyes right now, her last 2 weeks have been awesome. What have you seen from her? Why is she being so successful?
Honestly, Hannah's always had this. Her back, I think, has hindered her in the past, but I think just now her back's been feeling a lot better over the last couple of games, and she's been going out there, and we all just gave her the motivation to push, Hannah, you're a great scorer. She's tall, get crazy blocks, get great rebounds, and just giving that little bit of motivation to help her out, and she's always had this. I know that she's my hardest defender in practice, and I know that I like going up against her because she gives me that push and makes me the better player, and I think it's for the same both ways.